In this video, we will demonstrate how to apply General Finishes oil-based gel stain to raw wood, including a trick for working with large surfaces. And then we'll show you how to apply gel satin top coat. Gel stain carries a lot more colorant than liquid oil stain, and this can cause lap marks on the absorbent open grain of raw wood surfaces. We'll show you how to avoid that. Even though gel stain is thick, be sure to stir it. You can see how this is going to get a little bit thinner and a little less gloppy. That's a technical term, if you stir it. You can see how the stain smooths out after stirring. When using oil stains on raw wood, prep sand with 120 grit sandpaper followed by 150 grit. Don't go any finer with the sanding grit or else the wood won't hold color. If it's a big project, divide it into sections such as a leg, top, or side and finish one section at a time. Get a buddy to help you if you're working on large surfaces. And don't take a phone call while you're working. This is a walnut table leaf and it will lighten over time, so I want to enhance and control color by using gel stain. The first thing I'm going to start with, and here's the tip for making everything easier on large surfaces. First thing I'm going to start with is a slip coat of mineral spirits. This is going to help the stain glide and reduce lap marks. The other thing you could do, if you wanted to, on a really large surface, would be to thin out the material with 10% mineral spirits. So the next thing we have to do is just simply get it on the surface quickly, spread it out, and wipe it off. I'm going to saturate my applicator, this foam brush, and I'm just going to get the gel right on the surface. Don't be afraid of it. And then spread it out with a shop towel or paper towel. Just get it everywhere. This is a table leaf that I sanded down for this video, so a lot of the edges are already done. So now you just start taking off the excess. Right beside me I have a bucket ready to get rid of the soaked towels. And I will take that outside immediately and spread them out to let them dry when I'm done with this. As you get the product off the surface, then start going with the grain. Always a good practice. And now we're coming down to the final coat. Can you see this coming alive? Easy peasy. One of the easiest stains in the world to work with. Check your surface to see if you've missed anything. And that's all it takes. We will let this dry overnight and I'll be back to show you how to apply the first coat of gel satin top coat. I am back with a stained table leaf that has dried. Let's put down the first coat of gel satin. Because gel stains have such a high solid content, they look like they don't need a sealer, but they really do. Think of stain as color and top coat as protection. Protect the color. Gel satin only comes in one sheen and it's glossier than any of our other satin top coats. There's just a limit to how much matting agent you can suspend into a gel solution. Don't let the thickness fool you. Here's the pudding. You just stir it up to mix all the additives. You can see how this smooths out after stirring. We love this finish because it has really fast build. But when working on big projects like a kitchen, we recommend a thinner finish such as Armor Seal or water-based high performance. Get my gloves on and we'll get started. It's going to be the same process, almost the same process as the stain. I'm going to put it out in a thin coat. The objective of this first coat is simply to seal the surface. So you can see how that's lighting up the surface of this. And I'm going to move into my usual faster mode here. Come down that edge. Just want the slimmest coat possible on the first layer. Even it out with the foam brush. I'm going to come down the sides now. And I'll clean these off with just a light polishing motion, not removing too much of the finish. And come back. This is a staining brush. It has really, really soft bristles, and I'm going to dry brush this first coat. There's no pressure. I'm just letting the brush drag on the surface. One last pull across. So that's how to apply the first coat. We'll let this dry overnight. Here is another table leaf with one coat of gel satin that is dried. It is ready for its second coat. First, sand down the surface with a 220 sanding pad. I like to use used ones. They're just really soft. So I'm going to knock down the finish, staying with the grain. If you had edges and detail on your piece, you'd want to go soft so you don't cut through to the stain. Then we'll wipe off the dust. One more pass for getting the dust off. We'll start getting the finish on. My technique doesn't change much, does it? Just get it out on the surface. And then start moving it around. Get rid of some of the bigger globs. Then I'm going to soak just a little bit of finish here, and use that for a polishing pad. This is a really light wiping. I'm taking off just a little bit of finish. I'm going to come back on these edges. Before I finish up. And one last pass. And this is just like a feather coming across the top. Almost a feather. Let's try that again. Check your surface. And we'll let this dry before putting on a third coat. Because of gel's high solids content, it can harden in the can. So if you have leftover product like I do, you can improve the shelf life by cleaning the chime really well. And I mean really well. I like to use a foam brush and then come back in with a towel. Many of our customers add Bloxygen to the can. And put the top on. I always use a mallet or a hammer with a cloth. Take a look, make sure you got a really tight seal. And store your can upside down. We added a third layer of gel satin top coat to our table leaf and let it dry 72 hours. Here's how the finished table looks. Alexa's tips. Color may pull from the stain when applying the first layer of top coat. This is normal. Always seal in gel stain color with top coat. Dry time to recoat gel top coat, 12 to 24 hours. Dry time for light use, 7 to 10 days. Cure time, 21 to 30 days. Our finishes are engineered to be compatible with each other. Test to your satisfaction when using with other brands. Find great design ideas for your next project at designs.generalfinishes.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.